Is it just me, or did Tron kind of fall off? Now, as you all know, the latest Tron just released, and I'm not gonna lie, growing up, I was not a huge Tron fan anyway, but I said, you know what, let me go check it out, let me go watch it, because I've seen all the Trons. I just wasn't really a huge fan. I was just kind of indifferent about it, but I went ahead to go watch it, and I started thinking like, man, it's really good, but you know, something's missing. And then it hit me, what was good about the Tron franchise or whatever was not necessarily the story, but just the visuals and, you know, the world building and all that stuff. And that's fine, but you know, if you have all these nice things to look at on the screen and all your characters are basically one-dimensional, then you have a huge problem, especially for longevity. And don't get me wrong, the live action and the CGI will always go down as one of Disney's craziest projects. But let's just be honest here, Tron lacks substance altogether. Like, there's literally no main thing to really feel off of. There's nothing there. It's just kind of like, oh, this is pretty cool, I guess. And then nothing else, nothing of substance, right? And it shows from the first Tron that was released, I believe in the 80s, or probably around the time where computers were more so like a novelty. So like, if you didn't really have a computer, you didn't really know how cool computers were for real. And then back then, you know, Disney was kind of doing something a little bit different with like their visuals and things of that nature, and all the little sci-fi and things like that. And you know, it actually worked. People saw something that was generally unheard of, like they've never seen that before. And then about 30 years later, they released Tron Legacy in 2010, which I went to the theaters to watch, and it wasn't that bad. They even had a banger of a soundtrack, including the band Daft Punk, which I thought was really cool. But again, it kind of ran into the same problem. The visuals, the CGI, great, but the story, a bit lacking. There was even rumors of them making another Tron movie, even before the Ares one, but they kind of scratched that idea because they were trying to shift to more profitable ideas like Marvel or Star Wars. And then after the perceived rumor, then they actually released another Tron Ares, the most recent one that just came out, starring Jared Leto. And honestly, I had high hopes for this one. I thought they were gonna bring it back with a bang, you know what I'm saying? I thought they were gonna revive the franchise. But again, it fell through the same problem. But this time, it was not only the problem of the characters or the story not really having a lot of substance. People have seen that time and time again. Like the CGI, the visuals or whatever, it wasn't enough to really get the audience back, if you will. I mean, with things like AI and the metaverse or whatever, the visuals of Tron seem like a little bit outdated. What seemed like something new and refreshing all of a sudden just felt redundant. And I'm not gonna lie, they came out too late with this one, because I feel like the timing was a little bit off. The core fan base had pretty much aged out of it by this point. And again, back to the previous problem, the visuals were great, no problem there, but the plot was more so empty. To be honest, I really felt like Disney was just trying to make Tron, I guess, mainstream in a sense, but it's just not gonna work in this, especially in this day and age. But honestly, I feel like Disney should just stick to their more lucrative projects like Marvel, Star Wars, and things like that. Anyway, you guys, that is the end of the video. Comment down below your favorite part. Be sure to subscribe and like the video, and I'll catch you guys next time.